Oh my god, I'm such a dummy. Quite a few times I have my audio is not on, or my video is not on, something like that. Fucking shit. I'm such a dummy. That is why I constantly check if I'm alive or not. You have to. Getting old. Okay, finally, my microphone is on. Now I'm doing a live talk show and my microphone is off. Fantastic. Now my sound quality is crap. Okay, yeah, something wrong here. Okay, hold on a second, okay? Hold on a second. Where the fuck? It's not plugged in, that's why. Hold on. Okay, remove the audio and do it again. Let's see. Now it's better. Now it's better. Finally, I need new equipment. I need a new video camera. I need a professional camera. Actually, I just need a cheap camera that works better than what I have here. So, guys, put your money in my pocket. I possess PayPal and the Patreon and all that. Finally, okay. We wasted 4 minutes, and I've been talking about all these fantastic subjects, but now it's lost. So let me repeat. Welcome to another episode of Xah Talk Show. Today is September 11th, Wednesday, 11 o'clock a.m. San Francisco, California time, the sunny state in the great United States of USA, the kingdom that rules the world. Since when? Since 1940s, okay? since 1950. The professional Kasali, yes indeed. So I just did a great proof of the greatest math theorem, but that's lost. Okay, so let's see if we can recapture. Now this article is the what's the difference of Russell's logicism, Hilbert's formalism, and axiomatic systems? I wrote this back in 2007. I was totally confused. Now this topic is about the foundation of mathematics. Logicism, formalism, and stuff, and lots of stuff. And we were talking about, okay, this page, Unicode semantics, the for all in turn a Gundam. Have you guys seen that? This is Japanese anime. Turn Gundam. It's I haven't watched this anime, but however, they have a epic song. This is the last word for all. This is a math symbol for all. The turned A, upside down A. That's for all. And even reading the line, the last word for all, makes me cry. Now this is a epic song. Now you should all check it out. Okay, epic. The last word for all. The last something, the last emperor, the last warrior, the last samurai. That's a epic title. Almost in every movie, is the last something. It's dramatic. That's why we have all these the last something. But anyway, this Turn a Gundam is a great song. Okay, great song. Let me post the link here, and let me say all. Let me say hi to all. No, the turn A is not predicate. By the way, the turn A stands for all. If that's what you're referring to, that is a logic. That's a symbol used in mathematical logic for all. Good morning, Green Deck, and I haven't said hi to Bartholomew and Ztron and Duncan. And thank you for reminding me about my muted microphone, about my stupidity. Okay, so we have a lot topics to talk about, and I'm so busy working them out right now. And let's go to Xah Talk Show. And first of all, okay, so let's create a new window, Xah start command log mod. So in this window, at your servers, you can see all my Emacs commands for those of you Emacs fanatics, such as up arrow, down arrow, backward word, forward word. So if you see any command you don't know, check it, look over there, and you can find it on my website. Just search for it. So now let's say Xah Talk Show, today's date, Xah new page, and make it a list. Okay, cut it, paste it here. We have it here, and now let's open that and paste. Okay, hold on a second. Paste previous. Now that's it. The last Gundam. I want to put the link here so that we have a record of me talking. Even though I do just 1 hour talk a day, like 1 hour or 90 minutes, but it turns out it's actually a lot of work. 1 hour usually it'll take 3 hours to, everything involved. Even though it's like spontaneous, impromptu, extempore talking. Extempore talking is my forte because every time I try to focus on something, I'm trying to do a good presentation. That doesn't work well. Like yesterday, I think how is yesterday's video, Bartholomew? I was trying to teach the how to write a application in JavaScript to plot math curves, and I wasn't sure what I was talking about. I was trying to do it. It's not well. So how was that yesterday, Bartholomew? So anyway, today's topic is going to be we digressed already, but today's topic is going to be Bartholomew. Okay, so Bartholomew says number 9. Topic number 9 is programming style idioms. Yes, indeed. Now, 2 days ago we talked about that, but that one is about how to do functional programming. Functional programming explained in JavaScript. So that is more of a tutorial kind of thing. And the day before that is about functional programming concepts, the history and theoretical, where they came from. We talked about that without any code. So we did a JavaScript demo of that. And today, maybe we continue something about that programming style related thing. I think the problem was the code itself and not your explanation. Okay, that's about yesterday's JavaScript functional programming. Oh, wait, that was about the plotting math curves in JavaScript. Yeah, partly because I would say I'm not being completely myself because I was trying to do a good presentation. So, because if I was with myself, then I would do better because I would know, okay, this code nobody understand. Then I would, just, I would know where to explain, like where to go, how to go about it. Usually when I'm, So at an interview, most of the time at interview, people think I'm just a high school graduate. You got this high school graduate and who is eager to prove that he knows programming, like how to do a nested loop. And they don't think I know how to do a nested loop. That's in interview. Fuck them. Okay. If you don't do good, fuck them. Fuck the corporations. These normal people. These normal, help the poor, help women, help black people, help Africa. These people, fuckheads. So, excuse me for my French. Okay, let's start to talk about something. Okay, Something important. I want to be something important. Like the guy in Matrix. Do you know anything about chess scheme? No, I don't know anything about chess scheme except it is one of the best scheme. It is I believe it's a fascist scheme. It's written by one single guy, and it's a fascist, uh, best and conforming scheme implementation, if I recall correctly. Am I correct? Ah, God, I don't want to print. Jesus. Am I correct? Is that your impression? Green deck. Let's look up chess scheme. Okay, chess scheme. So you have Wikipedia. Let's just go quickly to Wikipedia. Chess scheme list is a primary or dialect implementation of the language scheme, which is a type of Lisp. It uses the incremental native compiler to produce a binary file. Spark. It has supported since version this 791. It is free and open source. Oh, this is important. It is free, my friends. It is free and open source. We should all use it right away. Okay, yeah. So it's created by this guy. This guy is a great coder. Immediately, what? I don't want to go there. Okay, so it's created by this R. What the fuck is going on? Back. It's created by this guy R. Kent Dybvig. Okay, originally licensed as a proprietary, oh my god, proprietary software, and then released as an open source software on GitHub with version 9. Yeah, so 34 years ago, oh my god. So it was proprietary and it made a name of itself because it beats all the fucking open source ones, free ones, because that's how you proprietary, that's how you begin. That's actually how you actually do great things. Well, there are a lot of great software in open source as well. uh, so Green Deck says I found about it because Racket uses it. Oh, you are the one who are trying to learn a Lisp, right? Was it you who asked which Lisp to learn? uh, and Racket use it? Does Racket use it really? That's I'm not. I don't know. I don't think so. It does. Okay. Okay. Maybe it does now. It's like they are borrowing the engine, because chess scheme was the fastest. Racket scheme is one of the slowest scheme for educational purposes. They are good for education. Yeah, so chess scheme, is very famous, very very popular. So you got my confirmation. I'm not a scheme coder, so I never actually used it. Um, so I want to get back to programming idioms and style and stuff. So, but briefly, let me just close these windows and let me mention. Okay, this is a great song. Okay, check it out. Means for all. And I was wondering because when I see this, you see, this is the mind of my mind, the curiosity of my mind. You see, I'm sitting on my chair and looking around the internet, and one day I saw this Gundam, the Japanese animation. Gundam is about. Do you guys know about Gundam? Maybe so, maybe not. I mean, if you are a young guy, yeah, even young guy, maybe not, because Gundam is a old animation. Okay, it's a Japanese animation. So it's about all these mechas. Yes, indeed. So you see all these mechas. So the story is about, well, Japanese science fiction. You have all these mechas. You have all these are good guys. Okay, these are the good guys. Uh, Now I want to show you some bad guys. This is, okay. So this is the wrong word to search. Um, let's search for Last War for All Gundam. Okay, I actually should put Gundam in front. Japanese, they make great science fiction, and also they make all these machines. So you see here are the Japanese style spaceships and transformers. They have that. Anyway, these are not good pictures. I want to show you some of the mechas. Uh, the bad guys. All these are, all these are about these good guys, but there are so many. Okay, this is this a bad guy? Anyway, I forgot. So anyway, so Japanese animation, science fiction. And anyway, so that's about Gundam. Okay, so yeah, so one day I saw these, and you see these turned A characters. So I was wondering, whether does that mean did they actually intentionally used the logic symbol for all, uh, as a title, or was it just by chance? They have a turned A, because for dramatic reasons, or whatever artistic, they just created that. So I was wondering about that question. What does the turned A actually mean? Was it intentional with this logic symbol or not? So it turns out it is intentional. The title is the last war for all. Uh, but the title is usually read as Turn A Gundam. Turn A means turned A. So anyway, that's a story of the exploration into this issue, Unicode semantics, the for all in Turn A Gundam. Okay, and anyway, this is a fantastic song. Okay, so that is that, and this we close that. We don't need that. Why I hate C? Indeed, why I hate C. C is worth hating. Uh, okay, so Duncan Home says, Duncan Home, where are you from? And Battles says they are rewriting Racket in share scheme currently. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, they are rewriting. Racket scheme has also been old. It has been at least like 30 years. So I was looking at it, in since 1999, 1998. I even tried it back then. The last time I used it is like 3 years ago. I was doing a homework for someone, paid homework for a university student. so so I, that's what. So that time, 3 years ago, I read the entirety of the racket scheme documentation, and and wrote a game, kind of a mud game, the game that the hacker types, the programmers like, like all text, idiotic game, like like, oh, you see a tunnel, do you enter or not? I don't know what's the attraction with that game. You guys know what I'm talking about, like mud, mud, game. Anyway, that's about racket scheme. So let me catch up with the comments. Then we talk about let's talk about programming idioms. So Battles says, how many browsers tabs do you usually have open? I have dozens to hundreds of them. Maybe I should look into bookmarking services. Do you try to manage it somehow? Okay, let me tell you my solutions. Typically, I have like 20, okay, 20 to 30 open, okay. This is Second Life. This is Second Life mecha. They duplicate mecha. You have all sorts of. This is American style mecha. like American style is like that. Now this is a Japanese style mecha. People made it, and it can transform. This is the avatar, by the way. So in Second Life, by the way, it's like a 3D game. I talked about several times in my video. So it's like a 3D game, and everything you see is made by people like you and me. So people have created this avatar, which represent yourself. You put it on, and you see it's so fascinating. So people are so creative. You wear this avatar and you can transform yourself into this jet, right? So remember, this is all live, 3D in virtual world, like a game, like a 3D game. So inside you are this guy, you can talk and type whatever. Then you can press some button and you transform into this this jet fighter. Oh yeah, and you can fly. You see, this is how he is flying above this place. And then you have this saber tiger. This is from the cartoon Zoids. Do you guys know about that cartoon Zoids? I think it's an American show. I forgot. Basically all this mecha in the shape of animal forms. Anyway. Oh, and this. Okay, so this is what's fun about Second Life. You can write them. So again, let me say this is the avatar. Okay, avatars are made by people. Everything you see in Second Life, in the entire thing, like my Minecraft. Okay, like my probably most of you know about Minecraft. You know, which is idiotic because in Minecraft everything is just a square, extremely idiotic. But anyway, Minecraft shares similarity to Second Life in that there's no goal. You just go in, you do whatever you want, and everything you see is built by people. So that's the same for Second Life, except Second Life is not squares. You can create all these everything you see. The avatar, the buildings, all these buildings, regions, places, all built by people. But anyway, this page focus on avatar, transformers, like all these mecha transformers. So you have someone build this. Okay, once you build it, you can give it out for free, but usually you sell it like uh, in Linden dollars, which is usually like $1 or $2, sometimes $5 or $10 USD. So you can buy it. So anyway, so this is an avatar. So someone, in Second Life, you are this mechanical cat. Okay, but I can, so this is me. This was me in Second Life, this girl. Okay, you can write it. So it's tremendous fun. Suppose this is your friend. You can write on his back, and he can go about, take you to places. So Grindex says maybe Second Life is too complex, indeed, and Minecraft is accessible even for small kids. Yeah, I guess that's true. But I truly despise the Minecraft. Fuck. You know, in the world of technological progress, we are trying. But then this guy come up with these fucking Lego blocks, squares. This is the fucking shit. And also a lot nerds. They love Lego. Like every day on Twitter, you see Star Wars Lego. Oh, a piano made of Lego. Oh, the biggest Lego sculpture. The fuck Lego. I despise the Lego. Lego is the most. Why do I despise it? Because of the word elegance. You know what the word elegance and and elegance and beauty. And then you have this Lego fuck, the idiotic, these bricks, you push them together, to create things. The fucking idiots, these hacker, whatever types of nerds, with their Lego idiocy, Lego and Minecraft. Anyway, so you got all these avatars, these transformers and mechas in Second Life. And what I want to emphasize here is different styles. You see this one. Okay, magnify. So this one is kind of like American style mecha. Like Japanese, they don't do it this way. And this one is, Japanese style, although much simplified. Much simplified. Because Second Life tech is actually pretty bad. So there is tremendous hack to create to create all these things you see, including you see this seaplane. Yeah, and so but it's amazing though. All these people, a lot of them in Second Life are kind of artistic people. They are kind of like us, okay, like you and me, like and my me and my followers, and who not mainstream. Okay, so a lot of people so very creative. They created seaplane. In Second Life that's modeled on real seaplane. Like 50 years old seaplane. There are a lot of them. Like I have a collection of pictures. Okay, so I guess are we still going to talk about because I don't think we're gonna have time if we continue in this road. Here's another Android. This is Android. This is American style Android, so created by people. And then you have these Androids. You can wear them. And this is a famous Japanese AI bot in Ghost in the Shell. It's kind of like a comic character. All these are avatars you can wear. You can you become that, and in Second Life you walk around. So for example, this is this guy's name, uh, Ein Wake. That's a Second Life account name. So anyway, so you have all these different avatars, and you have this moth. Now this moth is called Replicator Neon Flyper. It's from a sci-fi. I'm not familiar with this sci-fi. You see, when I go in Second Life, I saw all these things. I look them up. I do research. Like, where is this character came from? So I found out. It's a. Now I don't have the name here, but I forgot. But it's from a sci-fi. Anyone knows this moth? Okay, then you have this spider, and then you have this cyborg style kind of thing. So you see this guy, he's got spider legs, and so this is amazing because in Second Life you got all these amazing things in so many aspects. Because first of all, sci-fi. First of all, this is sci-fi. I mean, I like sci-fi. Probably you do. We like sci-fi, right? But then it's amazing that people create this, in Second Life. There's tremendous creativity and hack. It's not easy. It's not easy to do this. Okay, it's not. It involves so many things. It involves, you have to hack. Well, Second Life, the technology building and scripting is very bad. Okay, so you have to find your way to actually overcome it, to actually create, to build this shape, to build this shape. Then you see all these textures. All those are images. I mean, you have to be able to Photoshop well, okay, or some other software, Photoshop, to create these images and map them into the body. So you create this. Okay, I don't have a high resolution. So you have to create. So it involves painting, drawing skills. It involves programming skills. Why programming? Because when this guy walks, the legs walk. The legs actually walk like, well, this is four legs, but there are also eight legs. So you have to find a way. For example, to create this, I'm talking, but you'll be impressed when you are actually in Second Life, when you actually see it. So, and it's so much fun because this is your friend. You one day you see your friend, you go into Second Life, and your friend appears like that. And wow, and you guys just chat, about things, life or whatever. You can, you guys chat. So when you see this walk, so whoever did this, the guy or she must find out, how does how would four-legged creature walk, a machine like this, how oops, what do you call the gait, the gait, which leg to move to make it realistic, things like that. So people created that. So from social aspect, that's incredible creativity, and you teaming with it. Second Life is teaming with them, so in all areas. But anyway, so that then you see that this is a cybernetic leg, someone created. Then you have the Star Wars things. Star Wars is kind of the most boring, and you have the Matrix thing, this Sentinel, and someone also created this Scorpion. Again, the legs. You see, notice the legs. They must walk. They must follow proper gait, so it looks, good. It looks good. So all these avatars, many of them sell, and you buy them. So yeah, there's for many there's an incentive. You create it, you want to make it beautiful. You get your friend, who are good at drawing, artists, to do this for you, and you sell it and you make money. And there are quite a few millionaires who sell stuff in Second Life and become millionaires in real life. But most of them are selling sex things, sex toys. that's another huge and deep topic. That's what makes the world go around. Almost every technology, porn is thriving. Porn gets going, and money. Uh, good morning, Sad. So Bartholomew, so you be in Second Life. Bartholomew says, I still remember flying in Second Life. Oh yeah, just the normal flying. Yeah. Okay, so and then you have this mecha. This can shoot. Just different styles of mecha. So you have that, and you have this one. Now this one is Japanese style. Okay, this one is clearly Japanese style mecha. Again, there's another interesting perspective. So all these are sci-fi, right? And almost all these are android or cyborgs or mecha or machinery, right? Humanoid, in humanoid form. But now, one interesting aspect is to look at the styles, like different. You see, uh, this one is most likely American. It doesn't like this one. This doesn't like. It's not Japanese style, even though it has Japanese kind of things like the shield. But this one is obviously Japanese style. They made that. Some Japanese. I think some Japanese made it. Then you have this. Oh, okay. So this one is another fantastic one. Now this is very realistic. This is another American style mecha. Just by pictures you don't see much, but when you see it, in a 3D, that's impressive, very impressive. So like in this game, oh yeah, so this is a war song, war zone. I mean, this is a battle area in Second Life. I remember going there fighting. You shoot like first person shooter. Um, and Okay, actually, I have some videos. Someone recorded of me. Let's see, YouTube Xah Second Life. Okay. So, are we still going to talk about? So, Bartholomew, you have to say, are we gonna just continue on this road, or should we start to talk about programming style? Oh my God. Okay, it's already 37 minutes. Okay. Okay, I wanted to show you some of the I wanted to show you some of the um, I was in a mechanical steampunk. Oh yeah, steampunk is another thing. Oh, okay, so let me hold on a second. Let me read the comments. Let me take a break, read the comments. Oh, okay. So we digressed. There's a question about how many tabs I have. Okay, so usually I have like what 20 tabs. Okay, 20, about 20 in each browser. Like typically, right now I'm running YouTube, so I don't have the other browsers. But usually Safari and Brave and Firefox and it's all open. Each one has like 20 tabs or so. I keep it them. I try to keep them under 20, no more. And never remember never ever use cloud. Don't bookmark to cloud. Not don't do anything cloud. Okay, if you are like me, you are probably a bit like me because you follow my stuff. But anyway, so I don't do cloud. Don't bookmark. Yeah, bookmark, but don't cloud it. Uh, and so likewise, like today you have YouTube, right? YouTube, you follow people, right? You follow a lot of people, so it's all in the cloud. You have a list of your followers. Let me stop this. Okay, so you have a list of followers, and that's all cloud. And Google today is doing censorship and all kind of nasty things. I heard, but I have not confirmed myself that Google will remove people you follow from your list automatically. Like for example, on political topics, they will just remove people. Like, and you don't know because you have like 25, you are following 20 or 30 people. You don't know when Google just removed it. So that's Google and cloud. The problem is with cloud. They are doing that. You don't know. So one good thing to do is to never use cloud. At least I don't. So and also specifically today, since about 3 or 4 months ago, Google YouTube search, well, Google search as well, but in particularly YouTube, you cannot find the videos you watched before anymore. Um, because Google now, mostly about political topics, because Google will just show all the mainstream media results. They will not show uh, you know, individual people like you or me results. So it's all mainstream. It's like Google. It's like TV. It's like TV 30 years ago from these giant corporations who has a agenda. They want to sell whatever. So yeah, what can you do? So what you can do is like always when you see a video you like, bookmark it. But bookmark it, either in the browser or in a text file. Save it for yourself. Don't use cloud, okay? Because you will not be able to find it again. Like today, if today I saw some video that talks about some controversial topic, and I suppose it's funny, suppose it's a rap, but next month you will not be able to find it. Even with the full title keyword, it will not show up in search. So you just have to bookmark it. Yeah, so that's about tabs and bookmarks. So I try to keep them under 20 because usually it tends just to pile up. So I try to every time it's more than 20, I try to clean it. Typically save it to my Emacs, to read. Like I have for example, let's go to. I have a kind of to read page, kind of a bunch of links from long ago. Sometimes, kind of. So yeah, so the best thing to do is to save everything on your local file, and all the people you follow, put them into a list in a text file. This actually there's a lot of work, but that's almost inevitable. It's like people want convenience, and the way YouTube and all Twitter, everything, the way they are is because convenience. People just want convenience. Like you are a cat in a matrix. You are happy. You never want to get out. that's, that's- so okay, let me read the comments. So that's about tabs, bottles. Was the code itself, not your explanation? Okay, so do you know anything about chess game? Okay, there were rewriting racket. Okay, and Duncan says you probably said you never design objects, but that means you don't get to leverage one of the central features of Golang interfaces. Uh, Well, I guess that's true. I mean, once you don't use object-oriented programming, you interface becomes rather useless to you. Well, but yeah, in general that's true because I just do functional programming. In functional programming, you don't do interface. Well, there's a lot meaning to the word interface. Okay, I believe the first one who popularized the concept of interface is Java, or was it, maybe it was C++, but I don't know C++. For to me, the Java popularized the concept of interface. Now, however, there are a lot meaning of interface. For example, API, application programming interface. That's an interface that has nothing to do with OOP, and typically it's all functional. Well, sometimes it's OOP. Okay, anyway, so that's one meaning of interface. But in Java, interface has a specific technical meaning. Okay, now in functional programming languages, you also have a concept of interface, but you don't call it that. You usually you call it the function's signature. Okay, which in languages like Haskell, it's kind of like a type. So what does the function's signature means? Means what are the parameters and their type, and what does the function return and its type. That is a function interface, sometimes called the function's signature. I don't like that term. Okay, it's a stupid term. Function signature. So anyway, so that's functional programming's concept of interface. Now in Golang specifically, Golang's interface is kind of both. Okay, so Golang's interface, on one hand, it's like OOP interface. Basically means what this object, what method will it have. That's the OOP concept of interface. Now, but Golang's interface is more than that. It also functions as a type, like so it also functions as a type. I cannot explain it because I'm not expert on that Golang, that detail. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying about that, Duncan. So for me, I don't use the only I haven't used interface much. So far, I haven't used it because functional programming, I don't use it. But when I do use it, I will, if I code more Golang, I will find use of it. But it will be for interface as a type. Like it's more of that. Uh, so Bartholomew says the attraction with merge is that it basically didn't cost any computing resource, and yet the world was virtually infinite, and you could have ultimate freedom. Okay, but the text is kind of boring. Okay, compared to other games, especially at the time when merges were new and successful. You should watch the GDC video of the original mod creator. It is a 1 hour rant for why such a text-based type game is far superior to many other game types in many aspects. Okay. GDE GDC video of original mode. Okay, let's just search it. I'll watch it later. Okay. Okay, something like that. This one, miss your battle and astonishing contrivance. Okay, what is GDE? I don't even know. Um, okay, let's next comment. So Greendeck says maybe Second Life is too complex. Okay, we talked about that. Good morning, Sod. Bartholomew says I answered your question. Greendeck says how do you subscribe to people RSS? If so, how do you read them? I don't use. I don't. I hardly ever read blogs. I mean, even when blog did not die, even when blog was thriving, it turns out I just don't read them much. Other people's blogs. Because I'm too busy writing my own. Well, I mean, some people like then but some people's blog I like to read definitely, but in reality, it turns out I just don't. It just so happens I don't actually read them much blogs. For example, Steve Yegg's blog, I would read every one of them. But it turns out I just never actually used RSS. You know, to yeah, I just don't use it. And For example, but certainly there are a lot of people I like to read. Steve Yegg is example. Stefan Wolfram is an example, the creator of Mathematica and Wolfram Alpha. But I don't subscribe to it. I just every month or so I just go to his website. And for a time, you used when blogging was popular, people used to have another jargon, block row. Okay, another idiotic jargon, a jargon I don't like. Okay, these fashionable hackers, they have block row. Block row is basically the proper way to say it is a list of people I follow. Okay, fuck you, block row. Block roller, fuck. It's a list of people I follow, okay, or list of bloggers I like. That's what blog row is. Anyway, so that was popular. So I for a while I thought about creating a blog row too, but it's just not my thing. It doesn't. It's not my thing. Especially for example in Emacs community, we have a lot of Emacs bloggers, and usually they have blog row, but I just never had. Well, I have something similar, like at least the people I follow or I recommend. Emacs bloggers. I have an article, but that's 10 years old, and most of the people bloggers they come and go too. Like they stopped writing after a year or two, things like that. Unlike me, I don't stop. I do one thing. I continue, till one day I'm dead. So I personally read RSS. Oh yeah, Lfeed. So if you like to use RSS, Lfeed is a Emacs package. It is a RSS aggregator. That's another jargon, used to be popular. RSS aggregator or RSS readers. So Alfred is a great package. So Battle says, I'm actually developing software in Python to at some intervals, every 30 minutes, scraps websites that are of interest to me, parse that, and save into database. Oh, okay. Duncan says the YouTube download CLI utility can be used to easily download and archive all videos. Yeah, but 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 you need a lot hard disk space. One thing interesting is that they say a picture is worth thousand words, a video is worth 10 million words, and that fact is actually reflected in file size too, because a image file is 100 times larger than text file, and a video file is 1,000 times larger than image file. So I for example, I've done video like 1 hour a day for half a year already. So six times, so that's 180 videos, 1 hour long. And I thought about trying to archive them in case Google deletes me, but that's I don't have hard disk. Uh, each one is like 1 gigabyte. Now 1 gigabyte doesn't sound much today, but in my mind, my idea of a hard disk is still 40 megabytes from 1992. 40 megabytes hard disk. So Bartholomew says, recently I downloaded Xah channel with that in mind. Oh, did you download my channel? How many megabytes, gigabytes is that? Uh, so Sat says, fair enough. I try to keep my email RSS separate as I get buffer overload. I use i3 window manager. Uh, okay. So Greendeck says, okay, yeah. So I answered that about RSS. I happens to not use it. The closest thing I do is I bookmark. Actually, I don't even use bookmark in browser, because if you bookmark a lot, what happens with me at least is that browsers changes all the time. Like you switch browser, like IE is dead or something, and bookmark, and when you switch computer so on, bookmark tends to, it happens with me at least, it just lost. I mean, like you stop using a browser or you, but anyway, basically what I do is I just save it to Emacs. I like, for example, this uh, let's say there's for example, this article I find it very interesting, I copy it, then I just put it in my Emacs. Let's see, to read, create a new section, put it there, linkify paragraph, show in browser. That's what I do. So it's kind of becomes part of my website almost. So I mean, this is what I do now. So yeah, I don't even bookmark. Then once in a while, after a month or two, I check the links, and go read them. Because as society, after 10 years, 20 years, the past 20 years, information, they are going exponentially. They are growing exponentially. You have so many things to read, and most of the time, actually, this is true. Most of the time, reading blogs or any of the social networks is actually just a waste of time. And actually, including I was going to say including videos. Videos takes a lot of time to watch. Um, well, it's not absolutely true though. I mean, there are so many great videos. Okay, not including mine. But I mean, there are so many great videos that really teach math. That's really good, and also programming as well, I guess. But videos takes a lot of time. But what I'm saying is that there are so many videos, and especially the videos like those with 1 million followers, they are just crap. They are just like bullshit, or and more vast, yeah, vast majority of YouTube videos is like total bullshit. More than 99%, 99.99% of videos, that's just waste of your time, and bad quality, and not fun. Anyway, and this is true for blogging, anything on the web too, for social media. So you see, my point is that I always wanted to be one of the greatest mathematician, okay, or a great programmer who did something important, okay. So let's say, let's say wrote, like Google search engine in the beginning, did something important, to humanity. That's just me, okay. That was my thought. I always wanted to do those kind of things. But if you really want to do those kind of things, you don't read blogs, okay, and you don't watch YouTube video, you don't watch movies, you don't go to Twitter, you don't do any of that thing. You read, you study the subject matter every day. You work, you just do that, do that for 10 years. Now, if you are young, you can do that, then then you'll be great. Um, do what it do, if you don't like, it's this is just it's it's a preference. It's not everyone, like, you don't, nobody says, it's not true, like you have you have to be a great mathematician or anything like that. You can just do whatever in your life. Okay, so 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 we got this Russian guy whose name I cannot pronounce, but his name begin with M, reverse N, something something. Okay, so Russian M says, "What are your opinion about Haskell? Is it language for the future of programming? How is it compared to Mathematica?" Well, I talked about this often. I'll just give a two-sentence summary. I don't like Haskell, okay, because I don't like Haskell because it's popular. It's because all the, it's the new kid in town. Haskell is actually an old language. It's 30 years old or something, but it's only in the past 10 years it becomes popular, somewhat popular. So I don't like it because it's pop. It's every idiot on the internet is talking about it. When you look at what they say, they are idiots. Okay, they don't know what they're talking about. But they say, oh, monad is the greatest invention. Oh, math. Oh, category theory. They don't know nothing about math. You look at, like, you read, if you know some math, you read them. They don't know nothing. So I don't like Haskell, and I don't think I'll ever learn it. The language I'm more likely to learn are uh, meta language. I talked about this often in my video. So meta language with OCaml, F sharp, those are, one family. Those are all from ML, meta language. Okay, and Haskell, but also Haskell is pretty old. So in terms of for programming languages, typically new ones are better. Okay, every 10 years, whatever is new after 10 years, it's better. Haskell is kind of from a pure functional programming language perspective. I mean, if that's what you are into, I don't think Haskell is one of the good ones. It's just the first one. Okay, I don't like it in many ways. But I do love functional programming. Okay, now how does it compare to Mathematica? Oh, I love Mathematica 100 times more than any fancy functional programming language. Lisp, Haskell, OCaml, F sharp, Idris, whatever. Mathematica is like 100 times better, except it's slow. One line of Mathematica is 10 lines to 1,000 lines of Haskell. Okay, because Mathematica does symbolic computation, symbolic algebra. You can solve equations. You can do integral, solve matrices, solve equations, solve differential equations. In one line of code. You can compute pi. I demonstrated last time, a few days ago. Pi to 1 billion places. Just 5 characters, one line, just 5 characters. Pi to 1 billion places. How many more, your hard disk cannot store the result. So Mathematica is far superior than all that. But however, Mathematica is based on pattern matching. So I did a video talking about that. You should check it out. Okay, this is about 10 days ago. There's a video on, just search for Xah Mathematica YouTube. Okay, there's a 1 hour on Lisp pattern matching, and there are two videos. One is about Lisp languages, and one is about Mathematica. They are side by side, next to each, like today and tomorrow. So check out that video. Okay, Bartholomew says anyway, it's called mud. Masabata entered that astonishing contrivance. Okay, what is that? Hey, good morning, Dion. Batos says you said you have around 20 tabs in each browser. Do you find it comfortable to switch between browsers? I prefer to just heavily customize Firefox and use that. Well, the reason I use multiple is like in Firefox, I have cookies off completely, JavaScript off completely. So in Firefox, it's mostly just my own website and Wikipedia. So this article is interesting. Most vexing parts. This is about C++, the C++ idiocy. So anyway, so you see all these are my mostly my own website. I do in Emacs, I show in browser, it's Firefox. So JavaScript off, cookie off. That's Firefox. So when I want to visit some site, web search, some, let's say, okay, let's go to Xah Talk, and let's go to today. So let's say virus, and I can search it. It's in Firefox. So all this, I no JavaScript, so you can do nothing to me. Well, almost nothing. Okay, so and it's fast. Okay, every website is fast, and I use Chrome. Well, anyway, so Safari, and I also use Brave and Safari. Brave is for Twitter and Mastodon and other social networks. I use Google Chrome only for Google accounts because Google now is extremely evil. They even have an option. For example, if you go to settings, they have an option. They will scan your hard disk for you for viruses. Like, do you want, do you want me to scan your hard disk for viruses? Yeah, Google Chrome is doing that now. Incredible fucking evil. They want to know everything on your hard disk. Yeah, so a browser now they are going to scan your hard disk for viruses somewhere here. There's an option. Begin like 2 years ago. So I don't trust Google. Okay, so I don't. The only reason I use Google Chrome is for Google accounts. And Google is so evil that many of Google's websites they make sure that this website only runs well in Chrome. They did that. There are proofs. There are a lot articles. But so Google is doing that. So they make sure their website only runs well in Google Chrome. The fucking Google. And also Google is so big and censorship, and they do all the evil today. So you are even not sure. Like right now, like if you log into other website via Google Chrome, can you be sure they are not actually storing your password in their database? You never know. You don't know. If you are open source fan, you will say, "Oh, but Chromium is open source." No, you don't really know. They can do that. They do that. You wouldn't know until one day. Oh, big news! Some leaked memo saying that Google did this. That's too late. Yeah, so you cannot trust. You don't know what is going on. You don't know. So I don't use, so that's Google Chrome, and yeah. So anyway, I use different browsers for and I don't like Firefox because Firefox, if you don't know, I talked about this a few times. Firefox donated to Antifa. you know, like you go to search, you go to the YouTube and try to search Mozilla donate to Antifa, you'll find the news like 2 years ago. Firefox is, all these are social justice. Um, so I don't trust Firefox either. And not just that, Firefox has in the past few years, they have big news. They are doing evil things, like So Bartholomew says 62.20. Oh my God! So Bartholomew, so you got 62 gigabytes of my YouTube videos. So one day, if Google killed my account, I'm gonna ask you for help. 62 gigabytes. So you are the only one. Well, you have the archive of my videos. Bethlehem says the videos are in best quality that I could download from YouTube directly. Okay. Greetings, Dion. Greetings, Carvin. Greetings, Carvin. So Carvin says I have just two LG ultra wide monitors. That's like 4 feet of desktop, and I have 237 tabs open. 237 tabs open. I still can't long divide. What does that refer to? I forgot. Yeah, download YouTube. I have Xah everything. Xah YouTube download. Okay, I have written about that tool. Linux command to download YouTube videos. Okay, so that is the website, and that's how you use it. In fact, I have a Emacs shortcut. For example, YouTube UTD. Okay, that expand to that. For example, let's go to shell. Okay, we are in E shell. Now let's go to II. Okay, II is a directory where when I want to download something new video, I go to the II directory. It's a temp directory. So now we are in. Let's go to E shell, and now YTD space. There you go. That's all the options. Unix fuck. That's all the Unix fuck incomprehensible options. Then you paste the URL you want to. But anyway, things change. Okay, so every month or two, when you try to download a video, it will not work. It will say, "Oh, it doesn't work. It cannot pass something," because YouTube and all these Twitter, like on Twitter, I download porn. Like sometimes you see it. I want to capture it. So YouTube download, then the Twitter, that post URL. So, but once every month, every 3 months, something will not work. Then you need to update. So there's a command. Update. Okay, so update. So you can, okay, so let's do man page YouTube download, go. And this is a humongous page. Like for example, let me show you how many. What one? Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fucking pages. 1700 lines of man page. So this this is a very extremely complicated command, YouTube download. Okay, but anyway, so what was I saying? I forgot. Well, YouTube download. Oh yeah. So there's an update. Okay, so you see this option, update. So you can run. So if I press enter, it'll run it. Okay, let's just try it. So it will automatically install the latest version. Then you can try to download whatever Oh, right, permission. Okay, so you have to do sudo, one of the Unix fuck, Unix idiocy, sudo. Okay, password. Okay. um, okay, so YouTube. So that's you. So update. So the thing I want to say is that you gotta be careful because these days people sell their stuff. Like you go to YouTube. So let's go back to the YouTube download. Let's go to their homepage. Okay, on GitHub. So this guy, I don't know who is this guy, but anyway, he created this, right? But you don't know when he's gonna be sold out. Like suppose you are some evil company, suppose you are Google, okay, Google, or if you are Microsoft, or if you are FBI, you knock his door, you say, hey, we really love your YouTube download, we want to buy it. How about 20 million? And what the guy will say, well, how about $10,000? Then the guy says, oh, 10,000, nah. But they say 1 million, 2 million, 10 million. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He's open source. He probably maybe he's open source or free software fanatic. But then there's the gold right there, and he'll just sell it. Then the next time you download, you do this, reflectively. You just something you cannot, you just update, and bam, there it is, a backdoor in your system. So that's the thing. So what can you do? Well, I don't know. And most people, you open source or free software fanatics, you are thinking, oh, but the source code is there. The source code. Let's look. Do you ever look at the source code? No. Very few people do. So where is the GitHub? Let's see. A few more websites. YouTube downloads command line program to download videos from YouTube.com, and a few more websites. Python interpreter, blah 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 blah. Donate, and you can contact channel. Fuck, I want to go to the GitHub. Oh, develop. Okay, big buttons. Okay, so who is this guy? These fucking people. Now they all use a generic name, like so it's harder to find out who is the guy. Why they use a generic name? Because this is the open source code of conduct. This fuck. On the surface it appears. Why a generic name? Because on the surface, so it's it means this guy is humble. It's, oh, I'm open source. This is not my. I'm doing this for the humanity. So therefore, there's no name like that. Things like that. Typically, usually it takes some time to actually find out who wrote it and the history and stuff. Oh my God, the huge manual. Copyright. Okay, let's look at Daniel. Okay, this copyright. YouTube download is released into the public domain. Oh, this is good. Okay, this is a good guy. Public domain. The README file was originally written by Daniel Bolton. Okay, so maybe he's the guy who created it. I'm pretty sure on Wikipedia it'll say maybe. So I don't know who is this guy. I haven't looked into. But the thing is, you don't know these days. Like you don't. Most people, oh, YouTube download. You just, especially among Linux community like us, you just trust whatever your friend is using. You just download it. But actually, how do I know? I never looked at the source code. How do I know it's not doing something evil? You automatically rely on, thinking, oh, but it's open source. There must be somebody, already looked at the code. Not really. Remember the bleeding heart and all the fuck? You don't know until 10 years later. Like 10 years after 10 year, after 5 years, then oh, someone leaked big news or hacker news, the fucking hacker news, and read it. Oh, it turns someone actually has there's a backdoor in YouTube download. You've been using it for 10 years and you don't know. Fucking open source. Fuck open source fanatics and free software from fanatics. Anyway, that's about that. I My rant is, part of my talk show. Is it's so anyway. So that's we've been talking for over an hour already. I think for an hour and 20 minutes, for 80 minutes. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna check out the continue the comments. If anything else, that will be it for today. So I'm gonna talk maybe 2 more minutes, then it will be shut down. So if you have any questions, comments, post it. Okay. Oh my God, I got 17 people watching. Okay, so usually I talk randomly. I got more people watching. So are you guys all Emacs fans? Like, you know me from my Emacs stuff, or how did you find me? So let me continue the comments. Okay, post the comments, and that'll be it for today. If you want me to answer, post the comments with my name. Like, make it orange like that. So let me read the comments with orange first. Battle Music says, check out Luna Land. Now, Luna, is that the Lisp thing? Oh, Luna. Okay, so Bartholomew gave a diction, not diction, but Luna. Oops, where is it? Luna-land.org. Let's see, what is this? Luna, a WYSIWYG something. Stupid website with this. Oh, 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 looks fancy. It's all animated. This is JavaScript, my friends. This is the power of JavaScript. That is why you need to learn JavaScript. Okay, Bartholomew, you need to learn JavaScript. You see this? This is the power of JavaScript, and it's inevitable. It's an inevitability. You have to know JavaScript. Look at this fancy thing. Stop. Now inspect. Oh, it just. Oh wait, inspect. Okay, let's see what is this technology. Before I read what this website, I wanna. Oh, it's a video. Okay. Vimeo. It's a video. Well, but to make the video, that's done in JavaScript or something, something like that. So what is this overview? This website, it's fashionable. Okay, so you have to scroll down. So it says UN data immediate connection. Luna is a data processing and visualization environment built on a principle that people need an immediate connection to what they are building. It provides an ever-growing library of highly tailored, domain-specific components and an extensible framework for building new ones. Luna is a data processing and visualization environment. Okay, what the fuck that mean exactly? Like, environment. Okay, so is it a framework in a library, and what language is it? Like what? Luna targets domains where data processing is the primary focus, such as data science, LOT or IoT, bioinformatics, graphic design, and architecture. Okay, data flow graph, immersive. Okay, anyway, this is too fancy for me. Powerful engine, limitless. What I am interested is what language. I mean, what language is it exactly, or is it a language itself? Building the future of programming, Luna, the future of computing. Hi, my name is Piotr Masquerade, and I'm a software developer and a member of the Luna team. Oh, a member of the Luna team. Does that mean you are the original creator, or you are just a nameless guy? This is weasel words. You see, this is weasel words. Just say the fucking I created Luna. Hi, my name is this. I created Luna. Fuck you. Okay, so as you see, we have recently released Luna, a data processing language meant to revolutionize the way people work together. Or you say, I'm the original author. Well, then another issue is politeness. You see, when it comes to credit, you see, human animals are not, in many aspects, are not, kind and nice people, because you can see when it comes to credit. Because when it comes to credit or money, like how much you make, hey, how much you guys make, or how do you make your money? What do you do? That when this issue comes about, everyone knows, it's nervous. So when it comes to credit, you in a team, it's kind of a issue. So we developed conventions, those ways to work around it. So one of the phenomenon is, for example, in scientific papers, you always see we something something, we something something, even though, even if a paper is published by one guy itself, by himself, all alone, it's like we something something. It's kind of like a euphemism. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, you just say, for example, in this case, you might say, hi, my name is something something. I am, in a team. We developed Luna. Okay, so he's a member of Luna team. Okay, so anyway, so okay, all these are weasel talk. This is marketing talk. This is public relations talk. A data processing language meant to revolutionize the way people gather. Now, is there a thing today that's not revolutionizing the way we do things? Every fucking thing is revolutionizing fucking something. Understand and manipulate data as open source. Oh, there it is. Open source. Great. Now I need to use this. Let's take a quick look at the problem it is trying to solve and how it attempts to do so. This post focuses more on the solutions we propose than on the guiding philosophy behind Luna. Yeah, too much weasel talk. Let's just go to Luna Land Wiki. Okay, Wikipedia. There it is. Luna language. Oh, this guy, Chinese kind of guy. Hey, wait. No, this is Lan. This is a pianist. Oh God. Luna. What the? Okay, Luna Land, a fictional character. What? Ah, Lana Land. What? Did I type it wrong? No. I just want Luna Land. Luna language. Yeah, it's not in Wikipedia. It's Luna programming. Okay, maybe here. What is this? Okay, I don't. Maybe it's probably not in Wikipedia, but because it's too new. Am I correct, Bartholomew? So what is the deal with Luna? Uh, I know you for your freakiness and opinionation, which is most interesting part. You are opposite of mainstream, correct? I can post links so that I had to write it weird. Yeah, good stream. Thank you. Congratulations. According to my YouTube download, you have uploaded exactly 200 video streams now. Okay. Uh, 200. Okay. Uh, you program in diagramming in Luna. It's visual programming. Oh, right. So I remember Bartholomew. That's your specialty. I mean, you study, you study this digital media stuff with respect to, computer science. So that is why you know about Luna. So is it good? Or I mean, so it's good. So Luna, Bartholomew says Luna is a functional programming language that you can program with nodes, as you have seen demonstrated on other websites. Okay. Did I miss anything? Okay, Xah says, have you done a video on creating multiple revenue streams online and how you support yourself through those channels? Uh, no, I haven't done video like that, but I can tell you right away. I make $1,000 a month in total. $1,000. My rent is 2020, 2,200 a month. So I live. If you work in a McDonald's, you go mop the toilets at McDonald's, you make $3,000 a month. So I only make $1,000 a month. So I'm below poverty in USA. So I make $1,000 for the past 2 or 3 years. Actually, before it's less. Now it's like $1,000 a month is the highest point. So last year is maybe 700, 800. Before last year is like 600 a month. Then before 2003, it's zero for 10 years, something like that. So I don't make money. So even some people say my website is popular, but you make no money. Okay. Um, so you are wondering. I mean, if you are wondering about how to become independent, like today on YouTube in particular, a lot of people are, they are their own boss. They make a lot of money. They can actually survive. I cannot. If I move to some other countries, some podunk town in USA, then 1,000, yeah, you can make a living, but not in here, Silicon Valley, Mountain View. But anyway, so if you are thinking, if your question is about, you are thinking maybe you become a professional blogger, forget it. Okay, forget it. Doesn't matter how good you are. Just well, if you trust my opinion, I'm not gonna talk about this for 10 minutes. Just forget it. Now, if you are thinking about maybe you become a YouTube, YouTube blogger to make a living, possibly you can. Okay, YouTube, but not for talking about programming. Okay, not for anything technical. So if you're gonna be YouTuber, you're gonna talk about drama, like or part, drama, yeah, drama, the memes, those kind of thing, and even that, maybe you have a chance, possibly you have a chance. Anyway, so yeah, so that's about that. If that's your question, uh, so that's it. I guess. Okay, so that's it. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day and like my stuff. subscribe to Xali, RSS feed, everything. Post my links, okay, and put money in my pocket. Hey, great to see you, Kathy. Bye, guys. Bye, Zitron. Bye, everyone. It's amazing that Google is censoring these things. Bye, bye, bye.